Essence precedes existence, yet existence grants essence its form. A paradox. Substance begets form, but without form, substance is nothingness. Another paradox. Sanity is enlightenment, a realization of the true nature of reality, yet as every mage knows. To become truly enlightened, one must deny the reality forced upon oneself and create one's own. Enlightenment, then, is madness, a dynamic psychosis. There are no easy answers for a mage. I am change, says the mage. I am growth, form, and chaos, and my will defines the universe. With but a thought, a revelation, I can change the laws of nature, shift the paths of stars, and reshape reality to my will. Nature, however, comes howling back, knocks the mage sprawling, spits in his face, and screams bullshit. The mage dusts himself off and starts again. Greetings, Seekers of Ascension. I am Elder Chekos, your storyteller. I will be your guide as we reach for ascension in a world overrun by the fallen. With me are those who aspire to ascend, to rise beyond this mundane life. Mages and shifters, let the audience know who you are, and for all but one of you, who you're playing tonight.
I'm mad. Hey everybody, I'm Ambrose, and I'm very mad. Mad at Steve. He murdered Drake. Anyway, my pronouns are he or they. You can find me all over the internet as amchangeling, because it me am very mad. You can also find me on Etsy at Thornkind, because I'd like to stick a thorn in Steve's butt cheek right now for killing Drake. Anyway, and I will be playing Gabriel Hargrave this evening, whose pronouns are he, him, and he's not mad.
Wait, Gabriel's not mad Drake's dead? That's...
Well, he's gonna be mad Drake's dead, but he's not mad at Steve because that would be breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, I see. Alright. Well, I am Steve, the person who's mad at. And you can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade. My pronouns are he, him, and tonight I am playing a character.
Hello, my name is Rachel. You can find me in Stolen Fires pretty much everywhere. And I am playing Sophie, the Solificati Alchemist.
I go before Rosie now. That's cool. Hi, I'm Ben, Big Dad, and I am playing Rudy, the Mechanicus Artificer, formerly Son of Ether, which is the closest equivalent.
Hello, I am Rosie, regular size mom, and tonight I am playing Iris Toll, Void Engineer of the Mechanicus.
Hello, I am Savannah, also known on the internet as @Miss Emo Fox. I am playing Roxy, the Avignon for the Traditionalists.
Together, this brave cabal acts under the flag of Vorpal Tales, where you can witness dramatic tales of Beltane adventure every evening of every day. We bring you enlightenment in the form of epic storytelling. Come see all we have to offer at vorpaltales.com, twitch.tv/vorpaltales, and youtube.com/c/vorpaltales. Before we continue this parable of ascension, please remember that due to adult language and adult situations, it's rated M for mature, and we encourage listener discretion in the use of tabletop role-playing safety tools. And now, dearest narrator, let us know what happened last week, especially the end.
Also, before I get started reading the recap, Ben had an excellent question. Literally, actually, seriously want to know, what spheres would it take to break the fourth wall? Please tell me.
None. Does not work that way.
Now I'm double mad.
Well, but then
Feel like spirit.
if I start, I won't
correspondence,
stop, so we can do this later.
Prime, and then enough successes to beat God.
Yeah.
Like I told Rosie in a home
Okay,
game.
but no, to break the fourth wall, you would have to assume that someone is actually watching our mages, which
What
is
if I die?
God!
creepy. No! I assume we're going to destroy the God Machine at some point.
That's a different universe.
I don't care.
Start reading, Ambrose. Hurry up.
I'm sorry.
Not if a
done horrible
marauder
things.
makes it real in this universe.
Keep talking.
Yeah, we still have a murder pending. All right.
Twain!
Eh. God damn it, Dwayne. Okay. In consensual space, Mercury is a hot, airless rock whose day is 2/3 the length of its year. It used to have a day as long as its year until the Bettini slowed it down. It has only one moon, the nearly invisible Mu. Due to all these various factors, we struggle to figure out how to land safely. The ship can at least land for a few hours before the heat compromises it. Sophie and Rudy manufacture a protective suit that can keep everyone safe from the sun, while Roxy reaches out to any nearby umbral spirits. Gabriel works to create a time spell to extend the window we have on Mercury, and then focuses the rest of his time on creating some healing magic. Roxy picks up on a variety of spirits on Mu, including 3 Ramas Ka. We don't know what those are, but the ship seems to. There's also 35 Watchers in the Deep of various configurations, a shifting number of Night Terrors and Bittersweets, 2 Nemesis, and at least 37 humanoids. Those last are probably Nefandi. There's also a large number of fire, wind, and earth-based spirits on Mercury itself. Wonder if they're holding a concert. Except for the spirits, none of this is good. Yay, I made Rosie laugh. We reconvene and share
Ben
what
Brocus, I apologize. Carrie.
That wasn't me? Well, we reconvene and share my broken heart from not having made people laugh. What we have learned and created, including that one of the monster classes likes inflicting madness on people. Sophie quietly takes her magic suits away and reinfuses them to add 2 levels of mental protection to the wearers. After some more discussion, it's go time. Iris struggles against the updrafts, and we land around 3 kilometers away from our target location. Rudy lumbers in his own home-created mech suit. The rest of us take a ground vehicle. We arrive at a crater turned into a valley, dotted with burned-out husks of trees and the ruins of a town. There are 6 buildings here, each suffused with a different kind of energy. Electricity, radiation, photons, magnetism, gravity, and the prime. Before taking out the generators, we have to get past the hemisphere barrier. Sophie tries to change its form of matter, and it seems strangely easy without any paradox. However, it reflects the energy of her magic onto Rudy and takes out some of his actuators. This appears to reflect every energy of any kind. Rudy fires some of the weapons from his power suit, while Drake focuses on reflecting the reflected energy right back on the dome. It works, taking out 3 hexagons, which disrupts the entire structure. One of the hexes takes out Sophie's ankle, while another one dents Rudy's armor. Everyone else is unharmed, and we head to the prime generator. While the rest of the group discusses what to do next, Rudy takes matters into his own hands and lets the rockets fly. The building collapses, but it reveals that the framework of the machine building and 3 humans jacked into the machinery. As Rudy readies to launch another missile, Roxy objects. We can't just kill the people in the buildings. Sophie tries to resolve the issue by seeing the condition of their minds. They're humans in incredible pain, and she can't tell what would happen if we unplugged them. But she says Roxy is right, and we should try and save them. Rudy doesn't listen and keeps firing. Sophie takes off for an adjoining building as 3 fireballs hit the planet. Rudy's rocket hits, and he, possibly thanks to Roxy, feels the drawn-out death of the 3 people he just killed. Then, Roxy attacks him. Sophie reaches the building and uses matter to crash through the walls, then reseals it and quickly gins up some more Quicksilver flak jackets to protect the victims here against the mercurial atmosphere. She saves the electricity victims while Drake attacks the prime building and Rudy destroys the light building. The only thing left is the gravity building. Drake uses his sword as a focus to create a laser out of thin air as cascade failures fall across the platform. Drake's strike rebounds on him, and he dies. He's, tear the character sheet up, kind of dead. And I'm mad.
Excellent.
So mad you're gonna stick a thorn in his butt?
Well, it was because the Etsy shop reference,
know.
but
In between his butt cheeks. That's what you said.
oh,
That's
maybe.
what you said.
No, I said in a butt cheek.
I'm gonna go back and clip that and show you.
One moment.
Aww. I got boosted.
All right. Thank my Betty. It's there. Enjoy.
What's where? Where what? No.
There's a community goal, a community challenge now for channel reward points. So
Where?
You can do that?
I can.
I don't see it.
So
That's probably a good thing though.
Roxy and Rudy.
Uh-huh.
D10's highest gets to decide who goes first and whatever might happen.
I don't have my dice. Where did my dice go? Thank you. What did we tied, Mr. Storyteller.
Go again.
Okay. Is that a 10? Ah, yes, that's a 10. I got a 10. I got this many.
You're first, Roxy.
Oh. So we left off with me on top of his little mech suit. I think I didn't sneeze all over the place. I'm going to activate inner goodness to try to help Rudy see the error in his ways.
Okay. I am going to need you to roll willpower, Rudy, and DM me your results. Roxy, you make the roll as indicated on the sheet and DM me the results. Difficulty is 6.
Okay.
Current willpower.
Yep, that was my follow-up.
Okay, I'm gonna. You are muted. Yes, you are.
Excellent. Rudy, 4 successes. Roxy, 5 successes. There is a brief flash of light, silver in color, that emanates from around Roxy's head in the shape of a circle. And she reaches out and touches an exposed part of your skin through the power suit, Rudy.
Oh, it was a giant mech suit like the Locust from.
Yep. It's like that, but we know it's a power suit.
Okay, like the power suits from BattleTech.
Right. Yeah, the ones that can jump and like land on mechs and smash their feet. Roxy, you can describe what that ability does.
So, the power appeals to the goodness inside the target's heart to keep them from doing something wrong. That's all that it says in the description.
Yeah, so what that power does is it reaches inside of you and shows you all of the things you've ever done that were good and how that made you feel and why that would pertain to this situation. It's like the opposite of seeing your sins.
He's killed
And
a
it
lot
would-
of people.
And in this case, it would also show you all the times someone spared you.
Oh, hi. Thank you. The baby monitor is freaking the F out.
Oh.
But here's the problem. Remember from the Seeking? What Rudy
No.
feels guilty about?
Right, it's not showing you your guilt, it's showing you all the times you felt good for helping people and all the times someone else spared you in this instance. Doesn't do anything with your guilt.
Okay. I don't know what to do going forward then.
What would that make Rudy stop and think? Or stop and do?
I mean, my
As a
gut
player, the
reaction
power
is
does not compel you.
my
but you
gut
can decide
reaction
what
is
Rudy
I
would
should
do.
end these people's suffering.
In that case,
200 years of being tortured by Nefandi, you just want it to end.
it would mean... I'm furiously scrolling a PDF. In one turn, you could act normally at the cost of one temporary point of willpower, but this turn you can only reflect on the images that were shown to you.
All right.
Which means we move to Sophie. And news outside of what's happening with Roxy and Rudy trying not to kill survivors, 3 things just landed from orbit and are moving towards you rapidly. They're fairly large on the horizon.
With matter 4, mind 4, what are they made out of, and what sort of mind is inside?
Arete. Difficulty 3.
Savannah, why are you contributing?
As it's for Dwayne
3
I don't even
successes.
know what this is for.
3
to
successes
kill us.
is a complete success. So,
I love. What is this for? To kill us. Twin Dad donates to it.
what was your backstory again before this? Your new backstory?
I didn't really have one.
Like, what was your job within
Like
Mage Society?
Nefandi Hunter.
But you hadn't actually killed any yet.
Unclear.
Okay.
I don't know if that was ever established.
This is some kind of hybrid creature that's part machine, part of bioorganic matter. It's not Nefandi, but its signature would read like one to you. It's got the same corrupted taint to it. It's not like it was created by it, but like the energy that Nefandi deal with is inside of all 3 of these things. I say this thing, they're all the same. What's your occult at?
Four. Specialty in humors and Principia.
Okay. It is some kind of umbral spirit infecting the bioorganic matter that would not have any sentience on its own. but it is alive. It's not like an undead. It's also been alive for exactly 0 days. It was not in this plane of reality prior to coming here. That's what that means.
Do I have enough occult to know about the Fomori and what I think of
That's what I was
this
trying to
as
figure out. Go
being
ahead and roll it.
Fomori?
Difficulty 6.
What would that be?
Occult and intelligence. Difficulty 6.
Ah. An 8, a 6, and a 1, and then a whole bunch of 3s.
1 success. It would be safe to assume that, but you don't know what kind of bane.
Okay. In that case, Sophie will just simply point and yell out, Fomori!
Gabriel. It's your
Oh
turn.
dear. Okay. Lay out this entire scene for me, if you would, please.
3 things rocketed down from orbit and hit the ground. They're moving towards you fast. There's a lot of dust, and you can't tell what they are because it's pitch black. Sophie yells out, what did you say, Fomori?
Mm-hmm.
Fomori are coming and points in that direction. Roxy is touching Jasper and glowing a silvery color. And Jasper's like got that 1,000-yard stare through the visor of his... Well, he didn't change his
Got to
character's
change
name.
your name.
I actually changed it and then said, hey, if I change it back, do you think he'll call me Jasper on stream?
100%.
Oh goodness.
3 of the shield generators have exploded, and roll your arete against difficulty of 4. Do you have forces at any level?
Let me open my sheet here. Oh geez, I forgot it's a separate PDF. No, wait, it's not. Here we go. You said forces?
Yep.
2 dots in forces.
Yep. Arete difficulty 4.
Okay. All right, that is an 8, a 9, and a 10. Are we doing exploding 10s or just doubles?
10's double.
Okay. So yeah.
That last building that was
Success.
blown up by Drake before he died has caused an overload of energy. There's no way to control the feedback from the remaining shield generators now. The whole thing is about to explode. This whole crater is about to become a crater. It's inevitable at this point. Sophie is currently dragging 3 survivors out from one of the other generators and yelling about Banes. We're gonna skip a partial scene, Sophie, and say you found suits for them.
Well, no, she made them.
Yeah, you slapped on Mercury suits for them. You had. Everything's about to explode, and there's bad guys coming, and 2 of your own party are fighting. Drake is dead. Iris is just looking around stunned, like she doesn't know what to do. And you know that there's innocent people trapped in these stations that are blowing up, and there's nothing you can do about it now. Drake and Rudy made that happen.
Okay. That's a hot mess. So, looking for my notes to see what I had actually prepped here. The time mechanism spell. 16 levels of health. Can I put all of us in bullet time?
All what?
Just like each of us, so that everything around us is slower.
Yes, you already pre-rolled that spell, so you don't need to do anything. You can just activate it.
Done.
It will run for 3 rounds. Iris.
So now that the shield is gone, can I beam us up, Scotty?
Sure, you do. I'm sure you have a personalized matter displacement unit, possibly one you throw on the ground that The circle keeps extending until it can fit everyone.
Okay.
I need you to roll your arete against a difficulty of 5. You get 3 rolls because you have 3 turns before the next actual turn happens.
You want me to roll all 3 now, or as you tell
Yes.
me? All 3 now?
Roll your arete 3 times, total up successes.
And what is my threshold?
5.
Okay, first roll is 3 successes. 2 successes. Lights ran away. 3 successes.
8 is enough. You needed 7 to activate the device and be able to teleport everyone. Problem is, it'll take 2 turns. And the device is not in bullet time. The people are. So, you have 8 people to teleport, and it can do 4 at a time. Because of the 3 survivors that Sophie's carrying. Roxy, it's your turn.
Now that Sophie has brought to the attention that there are Fomori, I would like to take a peek away from tussling with Rudy and see what's going on.
There are 3 large cybernetic organisms moving towards you. Rapidly. They're not friendly, but you can't see anything else from this distance.
So, and they would close in before the 2 turns were up, probably.
Roll wits plus survival.
Okay.
Difficulty 6.
Wits plus survival. Okay. Five successes.
No, they will arrive after the bullet time ends.
Okay. Then is Drake's body like smushed?
There's nothing left but a fine mist of paste.
Cool. Okay. So there's no bringing his body home to be buried. Cool.
No.
Then I start with whoever is the furthest out and like basically like jockey them back to where Iris is setting up the portal.
Working in tandem with Sophie as they're the farthest out, you could use your 3 actions each to get the survivors and Sophie, presumably, on the teleport platform in this turn.
Yes, I will do that.
An acceptable set of actions for Sophie as well. Rudy, what are you doing?
Are there still machines remaining?
They're all about to explode. You don't even need to roll with your forces.
Wonderful. I want to shoot at the 3 oncoming cybernetic agents.
Go ahead and roll it.
Air
Yeah, difficulty 4. No, not Arete. This isn't a spell. You just need to roll energy weapons or firearms plus, or heavy weapons, whatever's better of those 3, plus dex.
Okay.
Plus wits, because you're in a mech.
How about artillery?
Yes. You do have missiles mounted on it. Not a lot of them, but you have like 4.
4 successes.
You fire medium-range missiles across the horizon. They impact on some kind of force shield. All 3 of the things have extra legs retract from behind them. Not from behind them, from in front of them, and they land on all 4s at this point like dogs or 4-legged animals, and the back legs dig in and spread out to take the blast, and it pushes them back about a foot, and then they move forward again.
Interesting.
That's 1. 2 more. Now here's the problem. Your suit can only take 1 action per turn, but you could take 2 more.
Okay, I have an idea. I want to create a large trench before us to slow them down using something I've mounted on the exterior of our ship to activate it. Would that work?
Hey, it does. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Soylent Green.
I couldn't
Vegemite.
tell that you were laughing.
So, what are you trying to activate on the ship precisely?
So it's a matter of fact, create a giant trench in front of us, or raise us up, whichever is easier, to slow down these oncoming cybernetics. Say it's like a long-range missile or something.
Sure. Roll computer plus wits, difficulty 6.
Awesome. I have 1 dot in computers.
In my games, 1 dot denotes a basic level of skill. 0 dots means you can surf the web and play video games.
3 dots. Sorry, 3 successes.
Okay, 1 action left to actually target and fire the weapon. You've managed to activate it from long range.
Awesome. No,
So
target.
this is going to be artillery again, plus wits.
Difficulty?
6. These are just standard rolls.
5.
Okay, your targeting is perfect. The missile will hit the ground, not right away, but it's coming. Gabriel, 3 actions. You can't teleport till next turn. You, Rudy, Roxy, and Iris cannot leave till next turn because Sophie and the survivors are going first.
Okay.
You can just pass too, but if you have 3 things you want to do, now's your chance.
It's pew pew time. Pull out the gun, do the pew pew.
Did you bring a sniper rifle?
Did you bring one of our space guns?
Remember, we
Yes.
took you to the armory. What did you grab?
A pistol or an assault rifle are not going to hit them at this range. You need something long range.
Do you have any dots in correspondence?
Yes, I do.
You could do a correspondence effect to make it much, much, much easier for you to shoot them.
Hell, you could hold the bullet and imagine it in their head.
Okay.
Even out in space, that will get you a shitload of paradox.
Damn it.
You could basically have it shoot like you're at point blank range.
Yeah, just fold space.
Less paradox.
Is this-
Especially since you can say, I don't know, let's see if the gravity of this planet works.
I like that idea. I will do that thing.
Here,
But
take
also,
5.
I grabbed space weapons from the space arsenal on the spaceship. So,
How many dots in correspondence do you have?
3.
Yep, go ahead and roll the Eric Day.
Sweet. Can I have an exploding round? Yeah, 1 success. Pointing.
Now roll firearms plus dex. Difficulty 6.
Sweet. Difficulty 6. 4 successes.
Shot is dead on. However, you didn't quite calculate increasing the range. The modifications needed to be made correctly, and it hits, but with not enough force to pierce their shield. 1 success would get it there, but not bypass any shields.
Boo.
Again, it explodes on the surface of a weird energy shield that pops up. Block Rudy's missile. Okay, Iris, 3 actions if you want them.
What do I have a chance to react to?
So, everything is exploding. Sophie and the survivors are just now finishing transporting. Bad guys are getting shot at. Rudy just called for a strike from the ship, and the ship responded with 1 projectile. That's all you know.
Okay. Assuming she doesn't have to, since you're asking me, I assume she doesn't have to like focus to get the technology. Why would you have to focus on technology to make it work? But I could shoot the thing. That's always a good answer.
Mhm.
Okay. She does not have any dots in firearms, but she does have 4 dots in correspondence.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I pull out my cute little, like, it almost looks like a noisy cricket, and shoot. And hopefully I put enough oomph behind it to get through whatever shield was just revealed by Hargrave. So we'll see. You want me to roll Arete or?
Yep, difficulty 5.
Three successes.
And then firearms plus deck.
Same difficulty.
6, standard roll.
3 successes.
Okay. And what exactly are you trying to fire at it? How would you describe this thing to us?
Oh, let's go with it's a projectile weapon, so it is like an actual bullet, but it's sort of powered more by an energy burst than the actions of something happening in the gun. So it almost looks like a little rocket.
Okay.
Because I think that's funny. And it goes, it does the thing.
Okay. Your rocket hits it. And actually, the shield does not pop into existence this time. The projectile hits a piece of it and metal goes flying everywhere and spins it around. And then it reorients itself and keeps coming at you. And then a piece of metal, it's like a bar, comes out of nowhere and just hits the ground right in front of them. There's a huge plume of dust and about 2 ticks of a heartbeat, and then a mushroom cloud. And a huge wave of air and dust comes blowing towards you from the shockwave. Rudy, how much paradox do you have right now?
Does Mercury have an atmosphere?
Not anymore. What kind of paradox do you have, Rudy?
Let me check. It says none.
Cool. Gabriel, how much paradox do you have?
Oh God. 2.
Roxy, do you even have any yet? I don't think so. I haven't done anything really. Iris, how much paradox do you have? And Sophie.
Sophie's
8.
teleported away though. Drake, how much paradox do you have? We know you're still here.
Sophie got many successes on the spacesuits. Okay. Iris, I need you to roll technology plus wits, difficulty 8.
A fairly good roll for me. And you said difficulty 8?
Yep, difficulty 8.
Unfortunately, that is no successes and 2 1s.
Watch!
So, you all throw yourselves onto the teleporter as the shockwave hits you. Halfway through the dematerialization process, the shockwave shatters the teleporter. The ship compensates with its emergency recovery mode and pulls you all in. Straight stamina rolls for everyone, except Steve. That's a difficulty 5 for soaking.
Stamina.
Anybody with the dots in matter can add those dots to the roll.
What if you're in a mech suit?
I'm automatically subtracting some of the damage from the suit.
Okay.
Or am I?
Well, what's the
Three
difficulty again?
successes.
Did I not use life?
Nope.
What was the difficulty again?
Because you're rematerializing. That's nothing to do with life. That's all matter. Difficulty is 5 for soak.
6 successes. Since I have 4 dots of matter, can I share my successes around?
No. You don't want to anyways. You rolled real high on your paradox roll. You recorporate into a screaming gelatinous mass of nonsense, and then the computer re-energizes you and brings you back correctly, Sophie. You now only have 3 paradox, but
Yay!
you have 4 bashing damage
Ouch.
and 1 lethal.
I'm mauled.
Because it's bashing, you can still move around, but everything hurts. Only 1 lethal. Which is because it put something you pick in the wrong spot on your insides. It still functions, but it's not the right spot. Rudy. I saw a whole bunch of summons of terrible things.
What?
From the audience. I saw like 3, and we still had at least 1 carried over. What'd you get on your soak roll, Rudy?
6.
You in the suit flawlessly soak all of the damage. And you are rematerialized. But there's just one of you now. Currently, you are 8 feet tall and weigh 450 pounds of cybernetic nonsense. And you have 4 paradox.
This is when the fun begins.
I will give you 5 or 10 minutes to figure out how you want that to look. But you are now part power suit, part Rudy. Or just straight Borg if you want, I don't care. But you still think like you, for now.
Rudy suit.
Iris, what'd you get for soak?
3.
3. Okay. So, you take 3 lethal damage and have no paradox. Gabriel, what'd you get for soak?
3.
Same thing, 3 lethal damage and no paradox. Roxy,
7 successes.
you take no damage but had no paradox. Your damage was not that high to begin with. And that D10 is gone forever. You are now all back on board the spaceship. The survivors are unaffected by the paradox because they went through first.
Okay. So are we on the shuttle ship or the ship?
You teleported back to the surface ship. The shuttle is now melted slag from the nuclear blast.
I thought we didn't have nukes.
It wasn't us.
I didn't
Cool.
say it was a nuke. I said a mushroom cloud hit when a rod hit from the atmosphere.
We got a rod of God.
There is a
Shit.
name for that kind of weapon, and it creates an explosion that's about like a nuke.
Got tungsten, like.
That is correct.
Thor strike. Fuck. To borrow a term from Shadowrun.
The Roxy, who is okay, quote unquote, goes over to the sensors that she had previously been synced with, and she wants to check for the if the things that were on the planet are still around.
You don't read anything living in the 2 square mile radius of the tungsten rod.
Cool. Okay. Then I help Iris over to get us off the planet, because she's the only one who can drive the ship.
Gabriel's gonna make haste to heal folks.
Yeah, Sophie's gonna check over the survivors and see if they need any immediate aid.
Is there any damage to Iris?
She took 3 lethal damage, so she is injured.
Okay. I can. I'm spending 2 faith and healing your 2 levels of lethal for you.
Oh, thank you.
She just gives you like one of those like back hugs while you like get settled into your little driver's seat.
She tenses up a little bit, which is unusual, but she doesn't push you away.
Okay.
All right. And we still need to complete the mission.
Yep, that isn't even the mission part.
Rudy would like to go on our sensors and check for immediate threats.
Takes
Like where
about
that
an hour.
fucking rod from God came from.
Takes about an hour for Gabriel and Sophie. To heal everyone, if you had lethal, it's reduced to bashing. If you have bashing, it's reduced to nothing.
Except
And
for
to
mine.
tend to the survivors to sedate them.
Does
They're
that
still freaking out.
does that eat up all 16 levels that I'd prepped?
Yes.
Okay.
Just for Iris, that's not for Iris's healing. It's completely gone with my power.
Rudy, your ship fired it. You told it to. Your ship
Okay.
has tungsten rods. They don't have nukes.
Mother of God.
So we did this to ourselves?
Killed the threat.
I was
It
trying to use a
almost killed
matter
us.
effect to make a trench.
Well, you made a really big trench.
Good job, boss.
Accurate statement. There is no longer any shield around the moon.
Well, if they didn't know that we were here, they know now, so...
Yeah. Once we've licked our wounds, I guess we go in guns blazing.
We're reloading that system real fast.
For flavor RP, since I've already healed them, Gabriel's gonna go and check on the survivors.
They are sedated.
What do they look like? What are they?
They're wearing simple homespun, handcrafted clothing. Their hair and their body hair and facial hair, should they have either, is wildly unkempt, hasn't been trimmed in 200 years. Just because you keep living doesn't mean your body doesn't keep creating hair to get rid of dead cells.
Oh, their fingernails are probably really gross and long.
Yes. And the toenails. Because they don't have shoes on. Skin is probably unnaturally clean because they were essentially in some kind of static area that was kept in stasis. They are all of Middle Eastern descent. There are 2 dudes and a lady.
Do they have any tags on them or anything like indicating who?
You feel like the Nefani don't give a shit who they are. They're just fuel sources. And they were alive such a long time ago, there weren't name tags or ID badges. Because remember,
like,
the city was
tracking
built
sheet.
on Mercury 200 years ago.
Okay.
Damn near.
We still have the second half of the mission to complete. Cool.
That's when it starts to sink in. There's no Drake. And he's not coming back. Not even enough of him to reconstitute.
Last thing I said to him.
Sophie, you okay?
So Sophie doesn't answer, and I know exactly how much of a bad idea this is, but Sophie's gonna do it anyway. Pulls out a cigarette and lights it.
We're on a spaceship.
Yes, I said I knew how bad an idea this was, but I'm going to do it anyway.
You light it.
Yes.
Rudy leaps towards you in slow motion, but nothing happens.
I would like to stop your lighter from working.
No.
But nothing happens because you have space age Mechanicus lighter. It doesn't actually use a butane fuel source. It superheats the tip and it lights the cigarette without actually creating flame.
Straight Mechanicus, not technocracy.
But still, wouldn't then the cigarette just be on fire?
The cigarette doesn't seem to be smoking, but it is superheated and burning down.
Yeah, and so
Whatever.
Sophie.
I'm
So it's the cigarette equivalent of caseless ammunition.
interesting.
Somewhere between a cigarette and a vape.
Interesting. Okay.
It's
I didn't know we had
using
space threats.
It's still using up
Cigarettes.
oxygen.
So what
It
you
is
mean is
still
Sophie
burning
looks like a badass bounty hunter.
It's not an e-cigarette.
Yeah, so Sophie will just take a really long drag. Fuck.
Yeah.
And Sophie looks like she does not really know if she should start screaming or start crying.
You know, I don't need to tell you, but that's bad for your health. And it's not going to help you feel any better.
Counterpoint. We may die anyway up there. Do what you want.
I mean, I make my own filters, it's fine.
So we're down an Archmage. What do we do?
We do what we were sent here to.
Log in the computer. Send it home. Beam it. I don't know. We have a way to beam data, right?
Yes.
Do we have faster than light communication?
Guess you'll find out when you get the data.
Damn it, I winked the other eye again.
There is
Okay, so-
communications on the ship, but it doesn't specify if it's faster than light.
Cool. Do we still need to physically get into their base to like plug in and take something, right? We can't like.
And find where it is in the base, yes.
All right, so this is still a physical mission.
Yes, you
Oh,
can't
we-
tungsten rod it and succeed.
Listen, you've given me a giant hammer. And there's a nail right there.
You can use it if you want, but then you'll fail the mission.
Okay. Well, they definitely know we're here now. So,
Iris, can you check on your scan from earlier and see how much that stuff is still around and if it's doing anything?
yeah.
Stuff like the spirits and the souls.
Yeah. And
Oh.
the scary death monsters, yeah.
Yeah, the one that's like 50 yards long. That one.
Yeah, the ones that eat spaceships for fun.
Yep, they're still there.
Have they moved closer?
Yes and no. They're orbiting the moon.
Got it.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, orbiting's the wrong word. They're circling it like a security team.
Now, are they in our dimension or in like the penumbra, or
The answer is yes.
can we rod from God the penumbra?
The answer is yes.
Like I said, I have a giant hammer now.
I feel like that's a really bad idea.
I know,
Like
but it's so cool.
no, but what? No, it's not. Because the thing I thought of was those ridiculous videos you showed me of guys tasting their balls.
What?
It's an awful idea, but
What?
people
I
still
don't
do
remember
it.
showing you video. I don't remember. Seeing
You've done
video.
it.
I'm gonna look this up.
It was the
When
only
you
thing
say
sh-
he's done it, he's shown you the video, or if he's
Show me the
tased,
video.
never
I
mind.
do not own a taser or a stun gun.
he showed me these videos. It was like the only content you would hand me for like a week. You don't remember this?
No, but that sounds like me.
And then he did apologize by sending me lots of pictures of puppies. But, you know. So I think it's a horrendous idea.
Mind this.
With using entropy, can I see? So there's a circling death squad of eldritch nonsense around this
Mhm.
moon. Can I use entropy to find a weak point for our ship to slip in?
Correspondence plus entropy? Yes, but you have the ship's computer to compensate for that. So, Arete, difficulty 6.
Two successes.
You think so, yeah. You're confident you found a gap.
I have the ship highlight that route for Iris as an option.
It'd be incredibly difficult to pilot, Iris, but you know, you got skills, right? It would help if the ship was cloaked.
Yeah, I was going to ask stealth capabilities, what we got.
That would be a combined matter and forces effect.
I have 2 forces, 3 matter, but I assume I'm going to need help.
You are. Sophie and Rudy would make a good triumvirate between the three of you.
Okay, who wants to help me with this?
Let's do Arete, or all three of you. Difficulty is 7.
Well, okay.
Yes. What's up, Roxy?
I was just saying Rachel didn't say yes, just
Oh.
to point that out.
She's busy smoking and listening to The Cure. Sorry, Disco The Cure.
I mean, when Sophie contributes, she's just muttering something about going to erase all of them from reality in Drake's new memory.
Uh-oh.
That is not how Drake would
Uh-oh.
want to be remembered.
Difficulty 7, you're looking for 10 between the three of you.
I got 3.
successes.
1.
That's 7. Second round. Should all botch right now. Just kidding.
2.
DC 7, you said?
Yep.
2.
Enough. That's over.
So we went.
2 rounds.
No, I think the overage matters. That's why I'm counting. 3 over. Okay.
Man, if only we had Drake in his fucking cloak. I mean, strapped into the hull.
You can't siphon the arcane off a person, anyways. There are other people with arcane in this party, if that would be a thing, but it's not. Is there anything else the group wants to do before trying to stealthily land the ship?
I asked something on the side that is unrelated to this current venture.
Okay, so while they're talking, could we put the Drake paste on the ship? Would that work?
We didn't grab it.
Damn it.
Well, I like the way you're thinking now. I mean, how much of Drake do we really need alive in order to get those benefits? Also, it's probably vaporized.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was vaporized, but if we had the Drake paste, we could probably replicate it.
I mean, he's such an old
I'm
mage.
just
I wonder
saying,
if we could
for the ship.
coat bullets in it to give people paradox.
Okay, it looks like they're done talking.
Yes, we're done talking.
Yeah,
Discord
internet's
has
being weird. It wouldn't send.
Discord's not letting me send anything, so it's fine. I have fancy new things. That
We're
probably
still
would've-
coding coding bullets, Drake paste. Giving
Okay.
people paradox.
And also blood loss.
So
Oh, it hurts.
Sophie would know, as being a near master of matter, that there's no way to reconstitute the body after that because the energy that destroyed it was supernatural. Plus, do you have any life, Sophie? I don't remember.
1 dot.
That's enough to tell you that. I'm sorry, prime. Do you have any prime word?
No.
Rudy would be able to tell you the soul is gone. So it would just be a vegetative state body anyways. The mind, the soul is gone. Which implies Drake was fine with dying.
Well, we're not gonna let that sort of sacrifice go to waste. If he was okay with dying, it was because he was confident that the rest of us would be able to succeed.
Wait, did you just say he was comfortable with dying?
Died so horrifically, though. Who could be okay with that?
Someone who's been
Yes.
alive for hundreds of years.
No.
What's up,
I
Sophie?
mean, we honor his sacrifice by fucking erasing this moon from reality.
That's not the mission.
We can do it on the way out.
Let's do the mission first. I mean, that's the whole reason, or the start of the reason that Drake did any of this stuff. So if you really want to honor his memory, we need to finish this first mission because we've just now completed the necessities to do the mission. And then we can maybe think about doing the other things.
I'm gonna hog tie Steve so he can't make any gestures while we're talking.
No, Ambrose, don't you say anything.
We saw that look.
What?
You had the I'm gonna make a sexually inappropriate comment
No.
because Savannah said hog tie.
Devin put you in Horny
Wait,
Gale for a reason.
I just missed you saying hog tie.
You did.
damn it. No, I was
Okay.
reading Mel's comment. Would Drake paste bullets be caster shells?
And it's
Yeah.
very funny.
Yeah, you missed me saying that I'm gonna hog tie Steve.
Rachel was trying to say something, but her internet is messed.
Oh yeah.
Is this a form of paradox?
So what's the next step? Damn it.
Okay, so
We got the damn it.
The damn it came through loud
Perfectly.
and clear.
I guess we pilot the or pilot.
Okay. Well, she was typing it out.
I guess
Something
I
about
pilot
next steps.
the vessel. Now they've got a cloaked. Pilot the vessel. Iris is curious about what our new passengers might be able to tell. They lived like a long time ago, so a lot of what they remember no longer is relevant. But they did at some point live where we're going.
They're in stasis because their minds can't handle the shock of what happened to them. Sophie needs time to work, and it would be hours. Which
That's
is
a
more
shame.
hours for the people on the moon to prepare now that they know you're coming.
Yeah, would they
Also-
survive the process of being woken up?
They're just sedated, Rose.
Sure.
So yeah. Oh.
Rosie, you want reavers on this ship? Because that's how you get reavers.
Is it? All right, then I
Also,
won't
how
do
you
that.
get a very upset girlfriend. She just fought your mentor.
It's also a really easy way for me to introduce 15,000 channel reward point marauders.
Well, but what I'm thinking right now is I'm not going to do it because you guys have made very valid points. But Iris is really just done with all of this and all of you. And she desperately wants to be alone with like a big old bottle of wine. And she can't do that right now. So the best way for her to get to that big old bottle of wine is to finish the mission and get us all home. But once she like asks about, you know, waking them up and asking what they know, and someone's like, that's an awful idea. So, all right, fine. What do you think we should do?
Could
Cure them before we go into stasis with them. Because I don't want to do that.
I mean, yeah, I think the best thing is to just keep them sedated and put them in stasis. Complete this mission, and then we'll have the time and the freedom to take care of them properly.
Does anyone have the capability to go in their head? I can't imagine you'd want to go in their heads.
I mean, perform psychic surgery on them?
Yeah.
I think that's what Tyler was saying, because I have Mind 4, so I can do it. It will just take a really long time.
Well, what if you're not interested in healing them at this moment? What if you're interested in just retrieving any useful information?
She could possibly get lost in their madness and become a marauder temporarily and go into quiet.
Oh, we can do another marauder scene.
I've already done that. Don't want to do it again.
Oh, we're gonna do the whiz this time.
Because I don't have Drake to bring me out of it this time.
Correct.
All right.
Am I the Tin Man?
So
Plus, you're looking for information on the moon. These were
Yeah.
people who lived in the city of Brass on Mercury that were taken from the city and put into indentured servitude employment
Ew.
by the Nefandi. They may have never been on the moon. They may have been on Mercury for 200 years.
All right. Well, then I guess we just go in pink mohawk.
Glorious pink mohawk. Perfect. All right. So if there's nothing else you want to do to the ship, which I'm not implying there is, I'm just giving you the opportunity, I need a piloting roll from Iris plus wits. Just driver pilot, whichever one you had. And I need a stealth roll from whoever has the best stealth plus wits.
Not me.
Hero stealth.
I got 1 in stealth, and 2 in wits.
I don't
I have 4 wits.
I don't have any in drive. I've got a 4 in technology. I don't remember what you had me roll last time.
Correspondence
sure it
for
was
driving the ship.
I have drive.
No,
Well,
I didn't
let's-
have you roll drive. You rolled correspondence. What are we talking
Thank you.
about?
That's what I just said.
I can do that. 4 successes.
Okay. Who's got that highest stealth?
Oh, I have a 4 in wits.
I have a 1
What do
in
you have in-
stealth.
Okay. What do you have in stealth, Rudy?
0.
Sophie?
Roxy's got
No stealth.
None. So it's Roxy. Roxy, stealth plus wits, difficulty 6.
Five successes.
So, the ship does make it through the gap. And you do some really excellent, the expanse style pitches and rolls so that the light reflective part of your stealth machinery hits the side of the ship where the bad guys are at any given moment. Can't think of a good way to describe that. I can see it in my head though.
I know exactly what you
They
mean, and
did
I
it.
appreciate and approve.
And you make it through the Eldritch Horror barricade. There are 2 docking bays on this station. One looks like it's for personnel and crew, and one looks like it's for supplies or offloading of something. Now, I say this is a space station, but I should point out these buildings are made out of limestone, brick, and masonry. And some of them have it's eclectic. Some of them look Cyrillic, some of it looks Turkish, some of it looks Persian. And there's even at least one tower that looks Iberian.
Ooh. I'll be honest, this is making me want to watch The Thief and the Cobbler again.
And then the buildings themselves are also an eclectic mix of those, including a couple structures that look Moroccan. Obviously, the tastes of the mages who have come and gone here have brought different kinds of architecture to it, but it's not space age gleaming metal. It's just like a town on the moon. So, which docking bay? Pilot. The group can chip in, but you're the one deciding.
Are any of them already open?
They both are.
Can we
both?
tell? Can we tell if either is pressurized? Well, they're
There's
open.
nothing to pressurize. Nothing is space age here. It's a literal dock, except there's no water. You would just kind of park.
So it's some
hop
Jules
out on
Verne-ass
wood.
bullshit. Okay.
Okay. How do you want me to designate them? Left, right, or 1 and 2?
Cargo and personnel.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, brain. Cargo.
Okay. You land the ship. Everything is silent here. There doesn't appear to be any breeze through the viewport, but your ship does report there's an Earth normal atmosphere.
Okay. We should be able to breathe. So we don't have that problem.
And before anyone says, I'm trying to get you, there's also Earth normal pressure here.
So our brains won't explode. And your lungs, even better. Okay, then.
There's no one on the dock. Sentient or not sentient, nothing is moving. Just buildings.
Okay.
Lights, nothing.
I look for some kind of physical port to jack into to at least get like a map.
Oh, you mean on the ship? Because you're still on the ship.
Oh no, I thought we had already vacated ship. I will wait till we vacate ship too.
Now, Gabriel, what kind of space guns would you like from the space armory?
Ambrose could use some examples.
Would you like a space shotgun? Would you like a space sniper rifle? Would you like a space grenade launcher? Would you like a space sword?
Tell them you want an
SMG.
M41A pulse rifle.
Did that movie come out in this universe?
Doesn't matter, you have them.
Would you like a space smart gun, which is better than the M2A1 smart pulse rifle?
Better, maybe. Bigger, yes.
Would you like a personalized opponent AI to whisper in your ear things like "Look into my eye"?
No, now that last one I think I'll leave out. I don't. Ambrose is clueless. Gabriel would pick a thing, a very good thing.
Do we have like space Mac 10s?
There. Take
I mean,
that, Ambrose. Just say you
10s.
want that. I put it in the Discord.
What is this, 1995, and we're playing Counter-Strike?
Yes.
I mean, I suggest an M98 Widow, but that's me blatantly ripping off my favorite gun from Mass Effect.
I mean, can I get like a gun with a chainsaw on the end of it?
No.
Yeah, sure. I'll
I have
take
lines.
thing that I suppose.
Well, it's called a space net, Rosie.
Okay.
It's
Gabriel, you
used for
take a
hull
heavy
breaching.
weapon.
Can I take also a not so heavy weapon?
Yes.
For close encounters.
Exactly. Thank
For
you.
dessert?
You already have like 6 handguns. You took those last time.
But
You
do
asked
they
how
work
many you
in
could fit.
space?
You're not in space. It has an Earth normal atmosphere and Earth normal pressure, meaning it's just like being on Earth.
But do they work
It's like
in
Fast.
space?
It's like Fast 7 when Vin Diesel asked for a gun that sounded cooler than everybody else's.
You know what happens when you fire a gun in space? It never loses velocity. That's the only thing that changes.
But does it even combust like proper?
These guns aren't combustible. They're space guns. They're not using powder.
Space gun.
They're propelled with an electromagnetic reaction.
Just accept it.
I do accept. all the
It's like
guns.
saying space gun.
I appreciate. Do you have any space ammo as well?
Yes.
It's on that
Excellent.
space rack over there.
Oh, thank you for.
The clip is
Pointing
about
out
that
this-
big and it has 300 rounds.
They're called magazines, sir.
Oh, space magazines. Thank you. Yes.
This isn't an
I-
M1 Garand. We don't use clips anymore.
Will the space gun fit in my regular holster, or do I need to also achieve?
Oh, would you like a space
holster?
holster?
Yes, a space holster, please, and thank you.
Gun in the Discord doesn't have a holster, sir. It has
I
a
know.
pack that goes over your shoulder,
I know it.
and it weighs like 50 pounds.
Would you like a space
My
gyro arm to go with it?
Sure. What's that?
It carries the weight for you.
Oh, yes, that would be great. That way I won't get a space injury in my space shoulder.
You know, it's a regular shoulder. It's your original shoulder. There are rules.
The rest of
to
you don't
putting
drag them off the
space
ship
before
soon. I'm
this.
gonna have the bad guys wake up as marauders. I mean,
Oh,
the
God.
victims wake up as marauders.
The bad guys wake up as marauders. She's told us something.
Okay. Iris pokes her head in and goes, "We're moving now. I've decided that I'm the responsible one. Move."
Any of you not head for the exit as Iris opens the docking port, which just slides the door open in this case. Okay. Smells like cinnamon and grease fat.
Why?
Because delicious food.
Maybe you caught some on lunch break.
Okay.
It's no breeze, and it's deadly quiet.
Can Rudy tell if that's actually cinnamon or just smells like cinnamon?
That would be a matter effect.
Oh, I have 4
The
dots.
Inerte roll.
I don't. Oh yeah, I do.
Can I use
Difficulty?
force?
3.
That is 4 successes.
There is cinnamon in the air, or something that smells like cinnamon is in the air. Some particulate matter.
Well, the question was, can I tell the difference?
How many dots do you have in matter?
4, and he has a lot of experience
Oh.
cooking.
Yes. It's not cinnamon. You don't know what it is. Neither does Sophie.
Uh-oh.
Sophie would like to reach out with her mind. Are there any other minds nearby?
There's a massive amount of synaptic static on every building except the one that the dock is connected to. The one the dock is connected to is long, the tall ceiling, and wide, and is made out of a thicker kind of stone and brick material than the ones around it, and the windows are very tiny. They have bars on them.
All right, what
That
does
building
synap-
has 6 mines.
If we
Okay,
get hit by one of those mines, will we become a master of REM?
Fired. What were you going to say, Sophie?
What is synaptic static?
Noise. It's specifically designed to stop you from sensing sentient mines.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
But like 6 consciousnesses are here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell if they're human or mage or other?
Mage, other, unknown. Mage, other, unknown.
Is it dark?
Midday lighting.
Right next to
Also
the sun.
artificial.
We're also right next to the sun.
Right, which is weird that it's just normal midday lighting. It's artificial. The mages are all on the west side, Sophie. The other 3 are on the right.
All right, Sophie will relay this information to the group.
They're also all equally spaced apart, bored, annoyed, maybe angry, hungry.
All right, who's got entropy and wants to try to do like a luck effect for us to pick the good way to go?
Roxy has entropy. 3 dots. It's the best way to get over. What's the luckiest way to get over to that building?
That building is connected to the dock you're on, and you don't think there is a dangerous way to enter the building right now. Right now is the key word.
We
I
gotta go.
Go
We
on.
gotta go now.
yeah. Can we use forces to quiet the Mecha Rudy and our footsteps?
Clank.
Yes. Whoever has forces 3 or higher could roll Arete against a 5. 2
I
successes
do.
would do it for.
I am
scene.
Rudy. Insert girder.
Wow. 4 successes.
It will last for 1 scene.
Hopefully that's enough to get us out of the open.
You arrive at the entrance to the building itself. It looks very much like a jail door.
I'm assuming it's locked.
You walk up to it and you're prepared to, like, there's a trap on this lock, we're gonna bypass it, we're gonna have to kick it in, and it's just like slightly clicked open, just like hanging there.
I don't trust that.
That's not good. That's not good at all. I don't like this.
Fine. Roxy slowly slides her hand in and just pushes it open. So I'm assuming it goes in.
It swings open, revealing a hallway that, as soon as you step in, sconces light up, but the torches are fake. But they still are set to look like torches. Like, you know, they're pieces of space age polymers in mid-flame shape that light up like an orange color and flicker.
Mm-hmm.
There are 6 doors down a long hallway.
I
You
almost
apparently
said-
came in the back door.
I almost said, and there's 6 of us.
This isn't cult. But since there's presumably sounds like there's mines and people here, is there Wi-Fi?
No.
Damn it. Foiled again.
It's 200 years old.
I don't. Hey.
You start hearing voices. Hey, someone out there, what the hell's going on? You haven't brought us food in weeks. These are different voices. Weeks, days. You haven't brought us food in days. I want out. What the
I'm
fuck
gonna-
happened to all the weird torture?
I'm gonna move towards the voice.
Does that last line indicate
That
like
voice-
seem like they missed
No.
the torture?
This is sarcastic
Okay.
response. And the voices are coming from all the cells. That was supposed to be multiple people yelling at once. So there seems to be someone in every cell, which would account for the 6 minds, Sophie. Mages would be on the left, not on the right.
Okay. I will go to the mages first.
Okay.
I will go to the mages.
Okay. First door on the left, you open it. Is a fiery red-headed girl in Doc Martens. No, it's not Lacey. And some kind of prison jumpsuit that's like a black leathery material. Pants and shirt. With piercing blue eyes. Jumps up. What the fuck are you? You're not the Nefandi.
Fuck no. Who are you?
I asked first.
My name is Sophie.
Sophie.
Who are you?
Roxanne.
Hey, Roxanne.
Original.
You can just call me Anne.
Sure, we can't
How
call you
long have you
Rox.
been here?
I don't know. Long time. It's hard to tell with no night cycle.
All right. Well, we're gonna get you out.
Cool. Groovy.
What's
She
your
steps
tradition?
out with you.
I will strangle you.
Groovy?
I ask what her
Yeah,
tradition
groovy, man.
is.
You ask what?
What is her tradition?
Tradition? I'm wow. They all just escaped my brain. The one you wrote about, man.
Verbena?
Thank you.
Ew.
Verbena, man.
Hey!
Love, peace, and harmony.
And not
60s
showering.
might be over, but the 70s are still going to be the decade of peace and love.
What year do you think it is?
I don't know. It was 1972 when they caught me.
Alright. We're gonna have to catch you up on a lot.
Shouldn't your name be like Moonbeam?
No, but I knew a girl whose name was Moonbeam. Had a good time with her.
I'm gonna move down to
The second
greet
one.
the other mages.
Roxy, you swing open the first door on the right,
Mm-hmm.
covered in spider webs. With a dark humanoid shadow in the back.
You attack me, I will punch you in the face.
The spider web person says, that'd be you, Steve.
He's doing the like character thing.
Oh, I get it.
They're going to come out from the back and just kind of walking forward,
Uh-huh.
seeing Roxy and kind of reach out, not aggressively, kind of touching your face
I allow it.
and just kind of
The person
feel.
touching your face is over 6 feet tall with long, thin limbs and black, short, prickly hair. The face, or the whole body, not the face, I'm sorry, is like a Russian gangster of arachnid tattoos. This one's not wearing the black jumpsuit. T-shirts with arm sleeves. These are like mesh. You know, like fishnet, the whole thing.
Kind of feel, touch, squeeze the face a little bit.
Roxy just stands there very patiently while you like smush her face. Can I help you?
Yeah, I think so.
Kara,
I think you can,
smells like werecat, Kara.
but not like the others. There's something different.
We're gonna shoot this spider person into space.
No, we're not gonna shoot this spider person in space.
Kara, roll primal urge plus wits, difficulty 6.
Primal urge. Oh my gosh. What the
Rage
fuck?
on me, little were spider. I dare you.
The fuck is primal? Wait, primal urge. Ha, found it. This is a new sheet
Where
for
a
me.
cat squish you flat.
2
Can't
plus what?
squish the
What
swarm.
was the attribute?
Wits. Or perception. Wow, perception, sorry.
Oh, okay. Five. Done. Difficulty what?
6.
1 success.
You can't tell anything about it, but you can sense that this is like the thing they made here, but it's opposite.
Mm.
This could bring balance.
And that's why I'm like different than the others like you and helpful.
Others? There's more than one. He didn't hear you.
That was only meant for Steve. I'll send it to him.
No, I'm touching your face again and sniffing. Yes. Others like you, but you're different. You're more than just you.
Yes, that is accurate. But there's only supposed to be one other, I thought.
It's the other cats.
The other. I am more than just a cat.
Which is why you're different and useful.
Yes, thank you.
Excellent.
I am. Yep.
Please lead me out of here now. I'm ready to go.
Okay. She like moves out of the doorway. That's all you really had to ask. Though we have to let everybody else out. Oh, but also,
they're not helpful.
Still have to let them out because you all have been captured. The other things, the other people like me.
Mm-hmm.
Where did they make them?
Here.
Where here?
Here.
In this building.
In this buildings. Yes. In this place.
Okay. I will figure that out.
That seems like a good place to take a mid-show break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, dear audience. And we've returned. Sophie, you swing open the second door, not paying much attention to what's happening behind you. The second door has a Spanish gentleman, definitely channeling Steve's gonna be disappointed in me that I forgot his name. Benicio del Toro. Same attitude, same personality, same handsomeness. He just looks at you, looks you up and down. He's wearing the prisoner jumpsuit as well. About time. Where are we going? Sexy accent. I can't copy it.
Hi. Yeah. So, we're on a mission here. Yeah, we're fighting the Nefandi. You should probably go stand over there for a little bit. I'm gonna go rescue the next person.
He glides up to you, takes your hand, kisses it, maintaining eye contact the whole time with these big brown eyes.
Oh my god, it's Spanish Buzz.
Carlos, pleased to meet you. And then brushes past you, lightly
So-
touching you along the way. Roxy, do you go to the next door, or are you staying here with this were spider?
I'm still with the were spider.
Okay. Does anyone go past the were spider to open the next door across from Roxy before we jump back to these two?
Certainly.
Me.
Both of us.
You both are like, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm gonna go open this door, and you both grab the handle at the same time.
Oh.
Oh, your hand's really fucking cold.
Well, it's now mostly tungsten, I think. And cobalt.
Tungsten? Like titanium or anything?
It crinkles like aluminum when he flexes.
Oh, that's weird.
I'll show you.
Ooh.
Tungsten. Anyway.
What?
Wow.
Supposed to be dating Iris, not Iris's mentor.
I look like Brunt now.
That was
Rudy.
Gabriel.
I am. Iris is ignoring the people and looking for a panel or somewhere she can get some information.
Okay. There isn't any,
Correction.
but you're still looking.
That was Savannah to Ambrose.
But it's canon in character now. Just kidding. The second door on the right swings open. Rudy and Gabriel. And, you don't see anything in here. But it's really fucking cold and dark. Almost like a wall of inky darkness.
Oh no.
Could there be some martlets in there?
Could be.
Oh my god, those are the worst. Rabid martlets.
Definitely could be.
Hi, Martlets.
Hello? In the very eerily dark cell.
Can I turn on flashlights?
Should they hear you? Hear
Mmm.
you.
Do you
Living
have
people.
flashlights for nipples?
No, I would think I had like a shoulder mounted one or something.
Oh, okay.
You hear, oh, people, finally. Living people. And then the darkness retracts. And you can see it retracting inside the chest of this person. Black hair, green eyes. Lady. Beautiful. 5'6" tall.
1 second. We're just gonna close the door real fast.
Did we just
I-
swim from a
You say-
Terry?
You say 1 second, and there's a blur of movement, and the door shuts, but she's already outside.
Goddamn
Face,
Lasombra.
Dang it.
Smiles, sharp teeth. It's been so long since real people were here.
Does person have a name?
Does anyone ask?
So, what do we call you?
Do we recognize this person as a vampire?
Sharp teeth and the celerity kind of give it away, yes.
And what will it take for you not to eat us?
No, that's not the question we ask. It's, do you want to go back to Earth?
And how much will it take for you not to eat us?
Wow.
That- You don't gotta
Guess I
treat
want
him
to
like
go
a
back to
vampire,
Earth.
Gabriel.
Well, I mean, you're made of metal. You have nothing to worry about.
Of course,
I'm
I
gonna-
want to go back
I'm
to
gonna
Earth. Why
kind
would
of-
I not want to go back to Earth?
I'm gonna come up to Gabriel. And just
Good,
kind
he
of,
finally left me alone.
Jesus fuck.
Are you like a cool 80s vampire or one of these new like blade vampires?
Oh, I apologize. I messed up there. Evil smile at Rachel. Violet eyes, not green. She smiles and says, "Of course I have a name. Everyone has a name. You can call me Catherine."
So you're one of those interview with the vampires. Okay.
Who are you?
And who's sniffing?
Slides up to Gabriel. Who are you, you delicious morsel?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have mentioned the part where he's made out of metal and I'm probably not.
It'd be way
Hi.
weirder if they went to me.
I'm Gabriel, and we're here to break you out of prison. But I'm starting to have second thoughts
However, will I repay you?
by not
Roxy
eating me.
comes up behind Gabriel and picks him up and puts him behind her.
While Kara is still sniffing me, or
Yes.
like what?
Yes.
Is Kara just going?
Probably.
So yes, Kara and Roxy. Roxy's in the middle of a sentence and turns around to grab Gabriel. What do you do, Kara? You, of course, knew that there was a very ancient, very powerful vampire in the cell next to you, but you know, you are what you are, and you don't necessarily not get along with them. You have at least one important thing in common.
This is what I was going to say to Gabriel, just very quickly. The promise of destroying those that are here. That's all I need.
Where the fuck did you come from? Also, thank you, Roxy. I had no idea you were so strong, and I'm kind of into that. Anyway,
I'm taken, Gabriel. You know this.
Oh yes, dear Kara.
We're about to
we've haunted
die.
The
I
havoc
can-
we're about to commit for so long.
Note to self.
Won't the rest of you join us?
No, thanks.
Who's in the third one before I open it?
Looks at Gabriel. Will you join us? Are you taken like this one?
No, he won't. Thanks.
Ignores
Actually,
you.
I think you're the ones joining us because we got you out. So, what can you tell us it's useful?
Gabriel, channel your true faith. Channel your true faith.
so by the way, Gabriel will cast like a very quick glance back at Sophie. Not noticeable unless someone's paying attention. It's complicated. But how else can I help you?
You can help us wreak havoc on the monsters that kept us here. You are
That's
here
a
to kill
deal.
Nefandi, yes? That's what your kind do?
Yes.
Excellent.
Are you going to
Kara,
help?
this sounds like delicious fun.
And just look. I'm curious if you're here to rescue us or here to just kill them. Regardless.
We weren't sent specifically for you. No.
Perfect.
However, Roxy's actually the one to thank for helping any survivors.
What?
Yeah, back on the other planet.
No.
Yes. No, yes, because you were like, no, we have to save them.
But Sophie's the one who actually did it. I just hopped onto the Rudy Vader and made him angry.
Okay, bit retcon. You can thank Sophie and Roxy for us helping the survivors. You.
You open that last door, Sophie, while all this is happening?
Yes.
This person is unconscious, laid out on the slab that passes for a bed in these rooms. This unconscious person is dressed in a very sharp business suit and looks exactly like Iris.
What does Sophie say?
So Sophie doesn't say anything at first. She's gonna reach out with mind to try and tell, like, are they sleeping, unconscious, comatose, or other?
There is no mind.
In that case, she's just gonna close the door halfway, poke her head out, and say, Iris, I think I'm gonna need your help with this one.
Sort of frustrated sound of, can't we just move on? And these guys are all just more creepy than helpful. And goes over to see what you think you need her help with. Does this person look like current Iris or OG Iris?
This looks like a perfect clone of current Iris, except the business suit.
That's weird. Okay.
And so Sophie will try and whisper quiet enough that no one else can pick up on this. There's no mind in that body.
Well, then I think we close the door and walk away, because we don't have time.
What was that, Tyler?
But there is an awakened soul in it.
Oh, there's no mind, but there is an avatar.
Also, question: will they be able to use this clone body as some sort of sympathetic link for future spellcasting?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they can't keep that.
Well, so far, like, Sophie's making sure that only Iris knows, unless someone else wants to, like, Kool-Aid Man in.
I feel like the other three are preoccupied, and Rudy's trying to get an answer from them about whether or not behind the third door on this side is an entity made of fire or something before he opens it.
Well, what do you think? Because there's no mind, but there's an avatar. So if we woke this individual up, can we even do that? Do we just have to kind of sling it over our shoulder and carry it? Like,
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do it that way.
okay. Roxy.
I was wondering who you were gonna call to carry her.
Hey, Roxy.
Yeah?
I need your help to carry my ass.
Did
And then
you
she opens the
trip?
door and points in.
Yeah, Roxy walks over and, like, pokes her head into the room with Sophie and Iris. Did you fall and then, like, seize the body? Huh. Did you?
Soph
twin?
says there's no mind in there, but there is a avatar.
Okay.
Of course there is, says the woman behind you.
Oh God.
The vampire?
Haven't you figured it out yet?
No.
No one attacked you. No one is stopping you. They wanted you to come here and find us.
Uh-huh.
We're
And
the
why?
ones they couldn't use. For one reason or another, we resisted.
And this is Catherine saying this.
Yeah. That one, I've seen all of you before in here. So has Kara. Possibly why they were examining your face.
Okay. That's that's fine. Okay. Cool. Picks up the not Iris body and puts it over her shoulder. We will figure this out later. Check
Has
the
it
quick.
been since you were home?
What?
How long has it been since you were home?
A month?
I wonder what they could do with a month's worth of time and clones of all of you.
That's a later problem. We need to finish our mission. I guess you should all.
Catherine, where's the machine?
It's in the building over there that looks like a recreation of a mosque.
Thank you. I will go put your extra body on the ship, and then we'll go to the mosque, and then we'll leave.
I want to open this last door.
Yeah, same.
If we blow up the moon or not, we will decide on our way out. And Roxy goes to go drop off the unconscious body at the ship.
Catherine follows you out because she's never seen a spaceship before. This is fascinating.
Okay, that's fine.
Into the sunlight, nothing happens.
That's terrifying.
Must be fake, is what that means.
Okay.
Are you sure that's what that means?
The alternative is terrifying, yes.
It doesn't mean it's not true.
Rudy, Sophie, you open that last door. The guy that's sitting in there is short, 5'6".
What do you
Well-built,
do?
Stocky, well built, white hair, white beard. Looks up at you, dark eyes. Sit in this cell all goddamn day. You think I do? I'm a
I mean,
prisoner.
like when you're not in the cell, like what's your gimmick?
I don't know what you mean by gimmick.
Well, there's a vampire and some sort of weirdo that really likes to touch faces and sniff people. I assume you have a weird gimmick too.
Gimmick. So like how your gimmick is magic?
Well, it's more like science, but
Sure.
I don't need this.
What's your name?
I could tell you the name of what I'm wearing, but that's boring. My name is Merrick's.
You can leave the cell if you like.
Thanks.
Where are you from?
Originally, Smirk.
Okay, are you the demon or the mummy?
Well, aren't you the clever one?
Well, I mean, these are clearly the individuals that were being used to harvest whatever to make the other thing Rosie can't pronounce. The shifter mummy thing.
Be a
The
We'll
bunch.
call it the kaleidoscope from now
I'm no
on.
mummy, darling.
So you're a demon. Okay, great. Can we just put him back in there?
He's already outside of the cell.
Great.
Can I make a... I have 2 dots in demonology and 1 dot in the fallen. Who the fuck in the infernal hierarchy is Merrick's?
You don't recognize the name. Must not be very high.
Okay. So in that case, Sophie's gonna say, "It's fine. I've never heard of him."
Just how I like it.
Okay.
I-
Can we move now?
Iris. Instead of me like tapping you on the shoulder, you'll just feel like kind of finger like on your shoulder.
Mhm. Yes.
Lean in, kind of I think the word you're looking for is the abomination? And the other one.
A bulge under their skin moves across their cheek.
Thank you. If you touch me again, without warning, I'm going to break each and every one of your limbs.
That's a lot of work.
I'll make it fast.
There's a daddy long legs crawling down your arm, Iris.
Ugh.
Is
Jeez.
Steve Oogie Boogie from fucking Nightmare Before Christmas?
All right. Before more violence breaks out, we should all get back to the ship.
I
No,
thought
we
were
still
going-
need to do our mission.
Yeah, we still have a job to
We
do.
still have our job.
With Roxy, who was putting your spare body back in the ship.
It's not me.
We could have just left it here and come back for it.
But we
Too
didn't.
late now. Roxy
go
and
back
Catherine are on the ship.
meet up with Roxy. Oh god, if she's alone with Catherine, she's gonna get eaten.
Roxy will be fine.
Roxy's not gonna eat anybody.
No, the vampire lady.
Oh, I'm not worried about Roxy can take care of herself.
Doesn't Roxy have like poison blood or something?
Oh god, what's gonna happen? Oh man, just one bite. Come on, we gotta. Before the
For science.
up.
Listen, we could probably use that vampire's blood to power our ship.
We're
Or-
not doing that experiment right now, Rudy.
But listen, think about it. We could make
No.
a solar powered spaceship.
No, we're not doing that right now. It's too theoretical. We're going to finish the mission. Where's the mainframe, Mr. Creepy Spider-Man?
When do we kill the captors?
We
Say
don't.
what?
That's
I-
when it clicks for Sophie, Iris, Rudy, Gabriel, and Roxy and the other ship, in the other part of the area. Aware something. Vampire, a demon, a clone, and 2 mages.
I'll walk into a bar.
All walk into a machine and become an abomination.
Yeah.
These are experiments,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which means you should rescue them, even if they're scary or gross or icky, because who knows what they know that you need to know. Your mission is to collect information on how this was done. You cannot kill them.
Here, so that we can
You can.
experiment on them.
Okay, so if will just taking them complete our mission.
Oh no, everything you could get, including the machine if you can, and the data from whatever computers they have, even though you've seen no interface yet.
I'm so done with this. And she
Also,
storms
why is
off.
no one here yet? They're
Yeah,
guarding the
that's just-
moon and there's no one here.
Well, what did the creepy vampire lady say? They want you here.
They want you to see
Gabriel.
this.
Gabriel is gonna start looking around, in some form, using his training to assess the situation. See if there's anything in particular that stands out that we should be wary of, etc.
Yeah, there's no guards in the prison and the doors aren't locked.
Okay, well, aside from that,
Not in this building, no.
What's that Spanish guy doing?
oh yeah, I guess in D&D terms, I'll be like, I'm gonna check for traps.
He followed Roxy out, and you're pretty sure you can hear him and the vampire lady flirting.
I love him.
They can have each other. That's fine.
This sounds more like routine. This is how they pass the time. There's nothing there.
Even better.
Oh, so it's like that episode of Deep Space Nine with the genetically enhanced people and the one lady who's just super horny.
No one needs to make an insight roll to figure out Catherine is into Gabriel and the Spanish guy is into Sophie. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, but they're also the first people that they've seen in who knows how long, so
Are we all okay? I'm sorry. Spacing wise, like, are we all back together at the spaceship? Or some of us still in the holding facility?
I think we can save time by saying you all reconvene at the ship because nothing's
Okay.
going to happen on your walk there. Make it easier.
Okay. All right.
I was wondering if there's any like neural interfaces on the spaceship where like I could maybe help extract information from these survivors.
Yeah, Sophie could operate the machinery, and all the rest of you could assist.
Okay.
I mean, short of just asking questions from the survivors that are awake. If you mean the sleeping survivors, you still need several hours to make their minds safe.
No, I mean the ones.
Yeah.
From...
You could hook them up, or if you want, you could just ask questions. It depends on how you want to handle the scene.
No.
Except for Kara, who you have to ask questions.
Yeah, I know. I would have to ask Kara questions. Kara and I have a bond. They touched my face.
So, I think we should essentially speedrun this, loot all the machinery and data that we can, then run to the ship, and get the fuck off, and then we can do all the mind stuff. Cause like, time is of the essence here. So, grab as much data as we can. We can analyze it when we're somewhere safer.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm just getting Hadley's hope vibes from this place.
Then I guess I would like to vote to go to the mosque building to where the machine is. If we're gonna speedrun it.
That is probably the best place to go.
Okay, perception plus alertness from everyone. Difficulty 7.
There's a fine detail specialty
God.
matter.
I rolled 2 1s and a 10.
10
so
skill
that's-
ones for me, so that's 2 successes.
I'm just very happy. It is 3 successes because I rolled another 7.
Oh, okay.
What was the threshold?
7.
3 successes.
Okay.
Bingo.
Okay.
Quattro.
Tens.
What'd you get, Roxy?
What was the 8?
7.
Oh, it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes because I rolled a lot of 10s.
So you get the survivor settled. You're getting geared up, getting ready to go when Roxy, Gabriel, and Rudy realize, where'd the creepy person go?
Which one?
Kara.
Did I get Kara's name? I don't think I did.
That's no, but I'm not gonna say Steve.
Mr.
You all hear weird noises coming from the room where the 3 people are in stasis.
Spider person.
Oh,
Do we
shit.
know that they're a spider person? Anyway, it's Sips. I almost called myself Sophie. Roxy
Oh,
goes.
well, the flamethrower.
Roxy goes to the med bay where they're in stasis.
You go into the hallway and Kara comes out and closes the door behind her and is like, I know everything now. You can roleplay that how you want, Kara.
Excuse me?
I just
Did you hurt them?
no.
Did you interfere with their chances of recovery?
Did you eat them?
Yes.
That would have. She like scrambles past him to get into the med bay.
One of the survivors has an empty skull cavity. Very little mess.
What the fuck?
So, who
I
has
like-
life dots in here and what are they at?
I would like to point out this wouldn't have happened if Rudy was allowed to continue.
What do we got for life dots in this party?
I have scrolled past it. I've got
Wait.
3 dots in life.
I believe
All
I
right.
wonder with 1 dot.
Sophie, Rudy, and Gabriel. Irritate. Difficulty 7 as you all rush in and try to remedy this.
One success from Rudy.
Watch from me.
Oh, and a botch from
And a
Sophie.
willpower to undo your bot.
Yes.
So I rolled an 8 and a 1.
So no successes, no botch. Sophie, you can
Eh.
spend
But the
willpower.
highest was 1.
Yeah, I'll spend a willpower.
Okay. You managed to put the person back in true stasis and knit them together enough that given enough time, you could actually reconstitute the brain and save this person.
While they're doing that, I go
It's
back
magic.
out to
Yeah.
Kara.
Who's in the room when they're doing the it's still Iris is still in the room with me?
Iris
Moody?
and Roxy.
Okay. What's the problem? I have
I smush Kara's face back like they did to me before. You can't eat people's brains.
yes.
Where-
Yes. I can.
No.
No, you.
Okay, Roxy, hold on. Creepy spider person. We understand
Oh my
that
gosh.
in a physical way, you can achieve that, but in a moral, if you don't want us to squish you against the windshield way, you can't.
You've been squished against the windshield many times. It's unpleasant.
What is your name? I'm sorry. We've been
Excuse me,
very
it's called a
rude.
space shield.
Kara?
Kara. Okay. Though the person that you delectified their brain was imprisoned like you.
Yes.
Why?
He knows that.
I can't.
Why did you scoop out the brain
Roxy,
like a
roll
melon
Primal
ball?
Urge plus Wits. Difficulty 6.
Primal urge.
I'm gonna
I think that's a talent. Might be
No.
a
Scooping
skill.
out brains with a
Yeah.
melon
I have
baller?
it.
I turn to Iris
Plus
to know
wits.
their memories. For you. I'm helping.
Please stop.
No.
No. What's my difficulty?
6.
Rosie's dice were very nice to me. I rolled 3 10s. 1, 2,
So-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So you've seen this before amongst your own people. Not displayed this way, but it makes sense to you. Kara was not born a human, hit 13 and turned into spiders. Kara was born a spider, hit 2 and turned into a human. That's why this is all weird.
That's a really old spider.
Depends on the breed, sir. Doesn't justify it, but it helps it make a lot more sense.
Kara, I think I can understand some of what you've gone through. Before I became what I was, there's people running around in my house for some reason. Before I became a combination of things, I was mainly a cat. So I understand where you're coming from to a certain extent. I'm not trying to, compare apples to apples because we're apples and infested oranges. But
I am not an orange.
you're an infested orange. You are the infestation in the orange.
I don't
You
burrow
are-
in oranges.
You are the infestation in a bloated body.
You are Kara. We're moving on.
What you did, while the intentions were noble to help us, the results outweigh your noble intentions because you essentially killed someone.
Yes.
We don't do that. I mean, we kill people, but not innocent people.
Ariel kind of like gently gestures to all of the guns that
We
he's
kill
carrying.
a lot of people.
I've only killed
But-
one today.
That one? You've only killed one person today?
Yes.
Okay.
How many of you?
Today?
None, technically. That was Rudy.
You tried to kill me though.
No, I did not try to kill you. I tried to get you to see reason.
Okay.
So
It turns out
all that
you were just saving them to be spider snacks later.
all that aside, new friend.
Oh, let's not go
We-
that far that
Hold-
fast.
Hold on. New friend, we have something to introduce you to called cheeseburgers.
They don't eat meat,
You don't know that?
Gabriel. Yes, I do.
Well, they just ate brain meat. That's the same thing.
That wasn't for nutrients. That was to gain knowledge.
Out of character for Steve, since first round with a were spider. You've probably had a cheeseburger and it was kind of, you can eat regular food, but you know what you like.
What about a cheese steak?
What about we introduce you to the inside of a stasis pod?
Will that work?
We can't just.
It's very comfy.
We can put all our problems in stasis pods. That's the best
No.
part about stasis pods. It makes our problems go away until we open up the stasis pod.
I
Then
looked.
put
I looked to
Catherine in
Rudy.
a stasis pod with Mr. Hector Romanio, like Fabio over there.
I looked-
Anyway, this is not okay. We just need to go to the mosque, guys.
I looked to Rudy for about the stasis. For the stasis pod. No, thank you. And I don't believe that I should be too worried, as you all don't seem to agree on much of anything.
Now, before I deliver through Kara what Kara learned from the brain, the AI pipes up.
Actually, I'm
Hmm?
not gonna say it.
Okay. The AI pops up and says, just to make it creepy, "I'm sorry, Rudy, I can't do that.
Thought we were
Rudy,
cool.
what did you ask it to do?
Stasis pods are designed for only one occupant. This entity is many."
I hate it.
So it's just gonna die when we travel back home?
Yeah, how?
It's only 1 month, Rudy.
But the solar flare. You said we were going to die anyway.
You
okay,
said
I
the
don't.
high level of lethal cosmic.
This
What's
entity
its-
can survive it in its multi-part form.
Oh, so it's separate parts are like cockroaches and it won't die in a nuclear blast. Got it. Okay, let's go to the mosque.
Computer fabricated terrarium for this thing.
I can do that, Rudy.
Thank you.
I'm going. Roxy is on a mission to go to the mosque.
Yeah, let's resolve this.
She
as quickly
agrees
as
with
possible.
Kara that this group can't agree on anything. So here I go.
Who else wants a flamethrower?
Not me. I am a flamethrower.
You're a flamethrower.
Gabriel, you have a flamethrower.
Roxy, are you going to kill the captors?
If they get in my way.
I will come with you.
Okay.
However, out of respect for the dead, I will not reveal the information I learned from them.
Then why did you do it?
So you.
So Sophie's gonna pop out now. Good luck, not dead. Or good news, not dead.
Okay, good. Okay, but you did that to get the things to help us. But because now suddenly you've grown a moral conscience, you're not going to reveal the dead secrets and tell us what you learned?
You informed me it was wrong to do so.
Okay. No,
No,
Roxy,
I'm gonna take the win.
that's what I
Kara
was gonna
learned
say.
something.
Like, she sort of just grabs Roxy's wrist and is like, Kara's learning. We can work with this. Let's go.
No, wait, how old is Kara total at this point?
Are you asking in character?
Yeah.
What do you answer, Kara?
1,222.
And translate it to human years, not spider years.
You can make whatever number you want for your character. Because they keep you in stasis to experiment on you, so.
It depends.
I love Kara.
Okay.
Oh, there's an
Okay.
airlock right over.
Yes.
It goes out onto breathable air, yes.
Kara is apparently smart enough to be a smartass.
Let's just go to the mosque, guys. Let's get what we need and leave.
We should not leave the vampire alone with the.
No, we're coming.
They're all coming.
No, we're
They're all
coming,
coming.
says the vampire. Oh, absolutely, says charming Hispanic
Catherine
guy.
and Carlos, Romeo, Fabio.
You can call me Fabio. I'm going wherever Sophie's going.
I mean,
Good luck
look,
on that one, Sophie.
I am over trying to control what people do. The mission is the priority. I'm going to the mosque. Whoever wants to come can come.
That's what I've been saying for like 20 minutes. Let's
That's
go.
what I've been saying for like 10 minutes.
We can argue ethics on the trip back to Earth.
I'm just
We'll be
trying
in
to be
stasis.
useful.
No,
So we
we're going to be
can't.
in stasis.
But we're going now.
Okay, let's go.
That's fine. I'll set up a group chat.
No, we won't. I don't want to share any more dreams with any of you. Thank you.
Okay, you're not in the
Oh,
group chat.
man.
Y'all can talk shit behind my back. That's fine.
We also do it publicly.
Yeah.
I am on my way to the mosque.
Yep,
I'm
we're
following Iris.
Group chat message. Ugh. She thinks there's not already a separate one.
That's the best side message of the month. So, carrying on. You make your way to the mosque. Still no one gets in your way.
Can we
Heading
take
to
our
the dead
shoes
silent,
off
no
when
air
we go
town.
in?
You arrive at the building shaped like a mosque. It's clear
Okay.
on the inside it's not. Somebody wanted the architectural flavor of it to be one. There's also a building in here shaped like Tuscan-style cathedral. And there's another one shaped like what you might see in Moscow in the 1700s as a place of worship. So it's all architecturally is what makes people feel comfortable who were here. But inside the building, this building is sleek and high-tech. But not sleek and mechanic is high-tech. This is technocracy high-tech. You can see it through the windows and doors before you actually go inside.
Are there any mines inside the building?
Unclear. The static comes from this source.
All right. Then Sophie will say there is a lot of synaptic static coming from this building. I can't tell if there's anybody inside.
Okay. Open the door. Who's going first?
Grab the door and push it, solidly locked.
Rudy, can you kick
Oh.
it in?
Kick it.
You're a giant robot man.
I will just delete the door.
Wait, if the robot looked like an ostrich, does Rudy also now look kind of ostrich-like?
Do I have a dump truck ass now?
Do you want to?
Literally?
Yeah, I was about to say like a literal dump truck.
I'll leave it up to the storyteller to decide.
So, when you back up, Rudy, like when you start walking backwards,
I think I would have disabled that just for stealth.
God damn it.
So, door is locked, regardless of the size of Rudy's ass.
Can I use
Yeah.
open seal?
I think I use matter to open up, but go
Can you
ahead.
use what? Open seal? Yeah, roll it.
I mean, oh, sorry. If Rudy wants to do something, that's okay.
No, you go ahead. I
Okay.
assume you have some sort of mummy power that just
No,
solves
it's
the problem.
actually a Bastet power. Thank you very much.
Cats can't open doors.
Fuck. Yes, they can.
That's why George keeps getting caught in closets.
no, but no, there's only the one doorknob. Jean can open all the other ones.
Hmm.
Where did
What's
Merrick
the,
go?
What's the difficulty? Oh, I have the difficulty.
Yeah,
I
it's
lied.
set by the.
No, it's not.
that one
Difficulty
even
of
require-
local gauntlet rating.
Gauntlet rating. 4.
Okay. 5 successes.
You have no problem, like, It's not even so. This probably drives Iris and Rudy crazy, but you just walk up to the door and you lean down and you whisper sweet things to it and pet it, and it just opens.
No. I don't whisper sweet nothings to it. I chitter to it like a fucking raccoon because a raccoon spirit teaches you this gift.
Even better.
I
And it
think you
opens.
purr and rub against it, and just like wanting to go outside, just
Oh, no.
scratch at it, and it
She
opens
makes
for you.
perfect raccoon noises, and it opens.
I'm gonna need Savannah to do this, please.
Yeah,
No.
we need to know what this would look
Microphone
like.
would mute it, sadly.
It would.
But so you're saying she could do it?
Maybe you should come to the moot and find out.
I can't come to the. I'm watching a small child.
I will record it for you. at the
Okay.
note.
Rosie, quick, make raccoon sounds.
I just did. Did you not hear it through the mic?
The door opens. No one comes rushing out, but there is a blast of cool, air-conditioned air.
Cool. Fine.
Pure technocracy in here. Everything is sleek
Icky.
and steel and curvy and technological. Like as soon as the door swings open, a hologram appears of a person right in front of the door saying, "Welcome to Facility X117, Testing Chamber. Identification is required, please." A nondescript humanoid figure.
Maurice.
Test subject X13-7 accepted. Escort, please provide badge identification. Kara,
Kara.
make a wits roll plus alertness to see if you remember your guard's badge number from the last time you were dragged here.
Kara, please tell me you remember.
Iris, use that virus that we use on the technocrats all the time.
Yeah.
Not
The
Sophie,
Iris
probably
virus?
If it doesn't work, I could probably pull it out of her memory if Kara consents.
We've never called it that before.
What'd you get, Kara?
What was the difficulty?
6.
Zero.
Sophie, one roll, all or nothing.
Oh, that's a lot of ones.
Yep.
Oh,
Zero.
how many ones?
3 ones, but 3 successes to make it 0.
Okay, it's just a regular failure.
Yeah.
Sophie, go ahead and give me Arete 5.
Nothing regular about that.
You need
failure.
2 successes. If you get it, it works. If not, it takes too long, and the computer recognizes the delay.
Does Kara let me, will she consent to me doing this? I'll say, I can probably pull it out of your memory. Is that okay if I go into your mind? Just to pull that out?
Don't worry, she won't need your brain to do it.
Yes, be useful.
Okay. Ah, fuck.
Do I need to hack it? I think I need to hack it.
Time to hack.
I'm spending if I spend a willpower, will that make it a success?
I don't know what you get.
2, a 5, a 1, and an 8.
2, a 5, a 1, and an 8. The willpower would make it 2 successes. Yes.
All right, spending the willpower.
Okay.
So I figured that Sophie is not prepared for an Anansi mind and has to
Or not.
very quickly recalibrate. Oh shit, this is fucking weird.
There are thousands of individual memories in here.
Are they in your
from
hair?
individual sources. And at one point, it's like one memory from 95 different places.
I really feel that the only way that that Sophie can make sense of the password is to envision it in the old Charlotte's Web cartoon, written in the spider web above the pig pen.
Sense to me. Kara, or I'm sorry, Sophie, you can now call out the password, make up whatever you want, doesn't matter. And
Swordfish Aardvark, 42.
glorious.
Ooh.
Escort identification recognized. Please identify yourselves, additional escorts. A beam of light hits Iris. And breaks out into little squares of red light and scans you up and down.
She's
Say whatever you think you want to say, or if you want to make a roll, you could try. It's up to you.
she's thinking about that. Not her. And Rosie is considering making a bet. That's probably a bad idea. I should
Do
make
it,
a roll.
coward.
You gonna use your real name? See what happens.
Iris Toll.
Iris Toll, technocratic, enlightened citizen, clone recognized. The beam hits Rudy and scans him up and down. Identify.
Hit mark V12 Jericho 16.
Buddy, brace yourselves. It scans you up and down, stops. Scans you up and down again, stops. Identification, identification not in database. However, hit mark 10, old, rusty, obsolete, identified, allowed. The beam hits Gabriel, scans him up and down. Identify.
Rusty.
I would like to roll for this,
Obsolete.
please.
Obsolete.
What do you want to roll?
Wits, I guess. And,
When you trying to figure
what on earth I should tell it?
which plus enigmas, difficulty 6.
Shit, I don't have any enigmas.
Straight wits. What could go wrong? Difficulty 7.
I'm gonna spend a willpower. Because otherwise I'm gonna die. Oh, I got a boost from the audience, by the way. Why,
That gives
like,
you 2
like-
additional d10s if it's the regular boost.
I think so.
Normally it's a single d10, but shit's getting weird. I'll give you 2.
I appreciate that. What was the difficulty?
7 because you have nothing in enigma.
4 successes. Though I did roll a 1, that probably takes away one of them.
Does unless you have a 10.
I do have a 10.
Then it's 4, and 3 is the target number.
Whew.
You identify yourself as prisoner, and you give yourself the next dash after what the marking on Kara's door was. Identification accepted. Test subject will be calibrated to machinery. The beam hits Roxy. Identify.
Now, okay, Mr. Storyteller,
Yes.
do I think it would be a good or a bad idea to identify myself as the Abomination?
Empathy plus wits. Difficulty 7.
Empathy plus wits.
We'll call that a vibe check.
Plus wits? Okay.
Yeah.
Difficulty 7?
Yes.
I only made one of my dice in the thing. Well, that's 1 success. Plus 7. 7? So
Yep.
that's 1. 2, 3. 3 successes.
You remember Kara saying there's 3 of you.
Yeah.
That would be you, the Abomination, and 1 more. So you decide to say Abomination Beta, and the device says DNA recognized. Proceed, and then the beam hits Kara, and you just give off your prisoner number. Test subject identified. You will be calibrated to the machine. Proceed.
Roxy's a beta.
The machine hits all the other NPCs, and it reads them as their prisoner IDs.
How does it read Sophie?
Did I forget Sophie? The beam hits Sophie. Wow. Thought I started with you. The beam hits Sophie.
I thought you gave
Identify.
the escort number.
No, I gave the guard password.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But then you would have been recognized. as
Oh,
the
yeah,
guard.
it recognized you as the escort. That's what happened.
Oh,
That's why you were
neat.
first. And speaking of which, as you walk in and the hologram disintegrates into light, it says, more escorts recommended for this number of prisoners.
Noted.
However, noted, there are less escorts, therefore self-defense measures enacted. You hear a bunch of whirring all over the room.
Self-defense measures not needed at this time.
Cannot disable. Insufficient number of escorts. Proceed with caution.
Rudy would like to use a forces effect to see where energy is being routed to, and then maybe some sort of matter effect to identify what those devices are.
Sure, Arate, difficulty 3, just because you're trying to do 2 things.
That would have been 3, but I rolled a 1, so 2 successes.
The energy is going to at least 7 different locations in the room. 4 are turrets. The other 3 you don't know.
Cool. Cool beans.
And I'm assuming the abomination doesn't count as reinforcements.
Interesting that it didn't, yes. Maybe it's something to do with the beta abomination.
Fuck you.
Man, the alpha abomination wouldn't have taken that.
No, your vibe check wouldn't tell you it means it's inferior. Maybe the beta abomination wasn't something that was under the control of the technocracy and the Nefandi.
Mm.
Maybe
So
that's
it's
why
the
there were 2.
Sigma.
Okay, so all we have to do is play this cool, because it thinks I'm a technocrat.
And Sophie is, yes. And Rudy. It thinks the 3 of you are technocrats.
Did we learn about past lives? Or no?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you know you have them, but you haven't learned anything specific about them.
Okay. Then Roxy just casually and coolly is going to make her way to the machine, and then I'm going to use a power with the machine.
You head through this foyer entrance or the middle room, you don't know. And you head into the center of the room, and you're going to keep going forward, but you stop when the floor shakes a little, and you actually see the area you're standing on separate, like seams are opening in a hexagon around all of you. And it begins to descend deeper into the facility, into the substrata of Mercury, of the moon of Mercury.
Moose?
And that's where we pause until next week.
No!
Wait, Iris, quick, start downloading all their database files.
Iris, you would immediately recognize that you need an interface. The Wi-Fi here.
That's what I'm
doesn't work.
assuming. You said there was no Wi-Fi. If there was Wi-Fi, I would have done it already.
Drill arm.
Correct.
Drill arm.
As tonight's chapter comes to a close and we prepare to return to our sleepy mundane lives, we hope you return next week to continue this story with us and see what happens. But until then, there are many other fine adventures the cast and crew of Vorpal Tales can provide you with. On Mondays, we have The Curse of Sonia at 7 p.m. Eastern, followed by Delta Green, The Watcher, at 11. On Tuesdays, we have Dark Sun, 5E, Road to Uruk, taking place at 8 p.m. On Wednesday, we have continuing one-shot series or three-shot series of G.I. Joe. Crap, something sandwich. Help me out, Steve.
Job sandwiches.
Job sandwiches.
Chop.
Sandwiches.
On Thursday, we have our good friend Dave's 5e adventure defeating red dragons called The Rise of Pyrside at 9 p.m. On Friday, Masks of Gnarly Thotep is on hold this week. Or is that
Yeah,
next
I'm
week?
gonna be traveling.
But we do have, they came from Camp Murder Lake, Summer's Been Axed at 11 p.m. On Saturday, we have Birdie's continuing side story of, what's it called, Roxy? I can't remember.
What?
The Pathfinder thing Birdie's running. I can't remember its name.
Blue moon.
Ballad of the Blue Moon.
Ballad of the
Watch
Blue
it.
Moon.
It's very good. It's very, very good.
Ballad of the Blue Moon at 7 p.m. And on Sunday, we return to Mage the Ascension. Cult is on hold until after life events continue or stop happening in June. Come check them all out. Now, cast, crew, awakened adventurers, shifters, giant piles of spiders. Tell everyone where you can be found next on our show and the cool things you do outside of Vorpal Tales.
Giant piles of spiders. That just caught me. Hey everybody, I've been Gabriel. You can find me all over the internet as Changeling. And you can find me on Etsy at Thornkind. And you can find me still being a little salty about Drake being dead, but I think with Kara here, I'll get over it pretty fast.
I love Drake, but Kara's amazing.
Kara's amazing. I can't even. She's so adorable and cute.
She ate someone's brain. Not they. They ate someone's brain. Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Steve. You can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade. My pronouns are he, him. Tonight, I introduced Kara Reese. His pronouns are they, them, because they are a pile of spiders. Or a heap, or a heaping help, however we want to phrase that. You can find me next on Wednesday for episode 2 of G.I. Joe pork chop sandwiches from the G.I. Joe Renegade game. It's going to be awesome.
Hello, my name is Rachel. You can find me, Stolen Fires, pretty much everywhere. You will find me currently on Vorpal Tales, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. And you will also find me on our Patreon, where our subscribers at $20 or higher will get to watch me run Call of Cthulhu Horror on the Orient Express for Ben, for Steve, for Ambrose, and for Critical K. It's a lot of fun. Next time we get to record, it's going to be the 1893 chapter, Dances in Evening Fog. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
A train wreck.
Yeah, Steve died in the last
I
episode.
killed him.
Rachel,
No, they should subscribe to the Patreon so they can find out.
I was trying to be
how.
coy by saying we were a train wreck.
Because you were on the Orient Express.
Tis.
You haven't even gotten on the train yet, not the real one.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that. What?
Ambrose
I didn't either.
killed
That's
him.
hilarious.
Not me.
Haven't even gotten on the train yet, and someone died. I'm so proud
Yes.
of you all, and that's serious.
It is absolutely worth the money, so you should go to our Patreon and subscribe now to get that episode, all of our back episodes, and every other game at the lower tiers as well, which are all fantastic and worthwhile.
Hi, Ben, Big Dad, Chief Yeoman of Big Dad Industries. I don't have a lot going on right now. There will be a game with the Lamias airing that Rosie and I recorded with them yesterday. It's quite a hoot. It hasn't been announced yet, but it's definitely, we'll definitely tell you about it when it comes out. And Tyler did mention that he's in a Mage the Ascension game on Fridays over on my
I
channel.
accuse some parents of kidnapping their own kid.
Yeah. He's actually a player and not a GM. I've got 3 forever GMs and my wife as players. They are fantastic. They know what they're doing. It's great. It's really a joy to run for them so far. Check it out. Fridays. Limited series. Count to 10.
That so far was doing a lot of work in that sentence.
Hello, I am Rosie Regular Sized Mom. You can find me on Twitter at mom_sized or on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok as at oddduckdice. I'm hoping to open up my Etsy shop so you can all look at my dice or purchase them if you are so inclined after the moot. So sometime late June. Exciting. Yay. Till then, you can look at pretty pictures of dice and me demolding dice. You can see what my hands look like up close. And you can find me on Thursday playing, I think it's Starfinder this week? Starfinder? No?
No, Fireside.
Fireside still.
Oh, Pyrosite. Yes.
Fearless Leader is on a boat.
On a boat.
Anyway.
On a boat. So you can find me on Thursday playing a blue Dragonborn Paladin with a blood axe. She straight up walked over to some slave traders last week and asked if these people were doing this of their own free will, and then killed quite a few of them. So tune in
I'm
for
guessing
that.
their answer was yes.
The slave traders were doing this very much of their own free will. The chained up individuals, not so much. Guess who I killed?
Chained up individuals.
No, babe, no. And then you can find me on Friday over on Big Dad Industries playing the second session of that mage game. where I am a progenitor. So watch, see how it's different from the virtual adept I'm currently playing. And then you can find me on Saturday in the Blue Moon game. Oh wow, 3 days in a row again.
You'll
The
be
Blue
fine.
Moon game playing in AI. Yeah, with tentacles. And then you can find me here again on Sunday playing more Mage.
No, you won't. What's
Right,
happening
we're
on the
doing-
22nd?
What?
We're doing a one shot.
We're doing
Yeah,
a one shot of
one-shot.
something that is yet undetermined.
Yep.
Great.
Probably going to be run by me, most likely.
I'm gonna stop talking now.
Last but not least is me, a Savannah, also known as Miss Smith Emo Fox on the interwebs. Tonight I played Roxy, our Avignon, our Abomination, our lovely. I literally have like 15 sheets in a folder that help me know what the fudge I'm doing all the time with this character. You can find me tomorrow for Curse of Sonia, where I will eventually have my hot lesbian triangle. It's coming. On Tuesday, you will find me in Dark Sun with my Aarakocra Ranger, Sake, who's like 3 years old, has very little life experience, and he's doing his best. He also has a Displacer Beast as his companion. I think that's it. You can also find me, not like active, but in the wings. I will be producing Dave on Thursday for the Parasite game, and I get to like hear them all make stupid jokes on the side while they're playing. And then I will be gone all weekend because I'm going to Washington, D.C. to spend time with Salubri MD, not doctor, and Moon K. Khalil as a fun little weekend trip.
Excellent. And on that note, we leave you to your boring Monday in dreams. Until this show returns, good night.